Welcome to all the students, and today we'll be focusing on how to identify different production or manufacturing costs. Let's quickly get started with this. So, what is cost price, or what are the costs we are referring to? Well, cost price of an item or a service refers to the total cost involved in making the item or providing the service. So cost price can be divided into different categories, and please take note, it can actually overflow and overlap with each other. So let's quickly have a look and then we'll get into a bit more detail. So production direct cost, it can be operation or operational or indirect costs, which includes overhead costs, fixed costs or variable costs. And now we're going to look at each one separately, and I'm rather going to use an example to make it more clear what we are looking for. So first we're going to talk about production or direct cost. So it literally refers to the costs that is needed to physically make the item you're selling. So for example, I'm going to say I'm starting a cupcake business and I'm baking cupcakes. So all of these questions, we're going to talk about the cupcake business. So the direct materials or labor would typically refer to, the direct materials would be the flour, would refer to eggs, and all the ingredients needed to bake the perfect cupcake. Now, what about the labor? That's referring to the baker that physically directly has to bake that cupcake. So everything that physically is part of, you can physically see, if I remove that cost, I won't be able to bake the cupcake. So if I don't have flour, I can't bake a cupcake. If I don't have the baker, I can't bake a cupcake. So direct or production costs refer to the cost associated with something that's directly linked to the rendering of a service or to the production of, in our case, the cupcakes. Now, so that would be the direct one. What about the indirect one, which is also referred to as operation costs or operational costs? So typically overhead costs are quite common. So overhead cost would typically mean renting of a kitchen in our example of the cupcake business. So a good thing would be the renting. You could even consider electricity. So indirect materials or indirect labor, what can we sort of say about indirect labor? A good example here is usually security or transport. And why would transport be considered an indirect labor? Well, I could still, if I don't have a truck to deliver the cupcakes, I could still bake the cupcakes. So it's not a direct labor, but indirect, definitely. Somebody that goes to the shops and delivers the cupcakes to be sold. Indirect materials, that could refer to administrative paperwork or advertisements. So anything needed to run the business outside of actually baking the cupcakes would fall in this category. So very important. That's usually everything else that helps me to promote the product, to get more clients in. Anything in that regard would fall within the operation or indirect. Let's quickly have a look at the next options. So we can now compare fixed versus variable cost. Now please remember, these all overlap with each other. So you can have a fixed cost that can either be operational or direct cost. You can have a variable that can be direct cost or operational. So let's quickly have a look at a few examples. So a fixed cost is referring to a fixed amount payable whether it be monthly, weekly, or anything like that. So a good example typically would be your rent of the facility. So rent again would fall under operational cost, but it can also be called a fixed cost. So every month I know I need that certain amount to pay for the kitchen in which we bake the cupcakes. Variable, just as the word is saying or clearly identifying, it varies over time. Electricity, because the more cupcakes I bake, the more electricity I will have to use. So it varies from month to month. All my normal ingredients would also fall here, simply because the more I bake, the more ingredients I need, meaning the more cost I will have for the materials. So take into mind, fixed would be typically something that is unchangeable, that doesn't change over time. Every month I know I need to pay the rent. As opposed to electricity, where I know the more I use it, the more I will have to pay. And if I have a quiet month, the less I'll have to pay. So it's not a fixed month, and usually we try to budget for it by estimating or looking at previous months, 3 or 4 months, to get an average or an idea of what we usually spend. And that would be the difference between all the different costs that we work with. So please remember, you've got your direct or production costs, which is directly linked to that cupcake. Then you've got your operation or your indirect costs, like the facility, the kitchen, etc. Everything in that regard. Then we can also compare it between fixed and variable costs. Fixed, unchangeable, it's fixed. Literally, it's fixed. Every month the same amount, every week the same amount. As opposed to your variable, which will vary over time depending on how much cupcakes you have to bake, and so forth. So in essence, is that all you need to understand under the section of different types of costs and how to identify and classify the costs. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next lesson.